Bam! What is up with the squad? It's Session, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building with you know who, Coach Coleman.
Yo,
Wednesday coming. It's the CC show. What's up, Coach?
What's up?
Wednesday coming.
Hey ho, mistletoe. I would like to get to know you better this Christmas.
There you go.
You got to man. I'm just trying to find a space and a place.
Listen, you got to get that. You got. I don't know who got the deep enough voice to do that. Merry Christmas from the Temptations. Who got? You got to get that one.
We back. Emily Jones, we back.
We back. Yes, we back.
Breezy, Aisha, you're the girl
What up?
I like to get to know you better. ABC.
Risen before Christmas. You hear me? Daily Sports Highlights. What's good, fam?
Man, I missed last night's live. Yeah, we was on it, bro. We had a good time last night. Somebody tried to take my cornbread last night.
Oh man, Coach was in there waving, keeping the lights on.
Eco.
He's on vacation. Yeah. What's up, Frank Wright? Look, Tiana Wright. Balling. We got any Hollywood? Any holiday tournaments going on, Frank? What we doing for
Danbury Sports?
I heard that all the time growing up, Aisha. I'm sure.
Aisha, so glad to meet you.
Every time she's so glad to meet you. I mean, you probably heard that enough times. You like, oh my gosh, I can't stand ABC.
Understand.
Coach, not a lot going on, but a lot going on. Not a lot going on, but a lot going on. I want to start with old Joni. Old Joni down there in Texas. First of all, I feel like she's on the hot seat. I feel like her seat's on fire. But they had a pretty good win the other night. Can she do anything to get the heat off of her? Is the question.
I mean, you said the heat is on. I'm gonna go with that. The heat is on. The heat is on the street. I think.
Come on, Axel, let's go.
I think what she's gonna have to do is what looks like the expected wins. You're gonna have to solidify those expected wins in your conference, and you're gonna have to play. You're probably gonna have to play about, I'm gonna say 4 to 5 games above 500 for conference, because your conference is loaded. It's gonna have to play well, against LSU, South Carolina, if that. And what I mean well, within that 10, 15, you could stretch it to 20-point loss, but it has to be, or even sneak one. And then, got to get one, got to find a way to squeak one out against a new and improved Kentucky. Nothing's guaranteed in SEC because every night is tough. It doesn't matter where they're at.
Oh, every night she got to fight. She got to fight for this love.
Yeah. So right now, let's just look at conference, body work in conference. She's going to have to be about 5 games above 500. 500 is not going to get it in the conference. I mean, if you're talking this hot like that, and we're not talking about hot and ready like Caesar's pizza.
Yeah, it's not hot and ready.
So yeah, I mean, I think that's where you can give yourself some more borrowed time, is having a successful conference play. I thought
your
Missouri's, your Vanderbilts, that you know what I'm saying. You know, you even got to find it against Ole Miss. Ole Miss is tough, but they don't have any offense, so you got to exploit that. You know, all of those little things you got to dig deep in your X's and O's crate.
Does she have to go further than Kelly Harper to get the heat off of her?
Yeah, that's a double standard.
Well, the heat's on then. The heat's on.
If we're saying the heat's on, then yes. I didn't see it. You're seeing it, so. Got game 4 tonight versus our rivals. Yeah, we in a Christmas tournament. Okay, Frank Wright. I knew that was coming. The heat is on. Last night, CC show. Did you rewatch? It was like, okay, appreciate you rewatching E. Jones. Appreciate you.
Emily, you know what it is.
Look, I gotta do with the tip. E. Jones.
It's the tip, like you posing for your picture, your school picture, like this. Your head right here. Look down. Look at your nose. Okay.
Cheese, Marlon.
Okay. Look at your nose at me. Okay. And 1, 2. Bow. And okay. Thank you. They'll do that. Y'all don't know. Young people don't know. They don't know that. And it's still flashing like you're a superstar for 30 seconds.
Remember
they don't know nothing about that with their iPhones. They missed out. Ain't nothing like. They so spoiled now. You look at the picture you got. Remember you. And they come on. You just waving it. Waving it, you don't know if it's. Just wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Don't move. Hold still. Let me see how it came out. Damn it, Cleophas, you got your eyes closed. Line back up. You know they never know the struggle. They'll never know the struggle.
Man. Oh man.
Putting it under the light.
Hilarious.
Oh my God, man! Listen,
spit.
He done messed the picture up, trying to dry it out, trying to get the thing to show up, man. Instant, you know what I mean? Goodness gracious, what a time we had today. Yeah. Today, my theme is buy, sell, hold. Buy, sell, hold.
Okay, hot seat. You got me in
buy, sell. Not really hot seat. Just
trivia game. I like this game.
Here's the thing: it's no right answer. It's just based on your basketball. Your basketball strategy, how you look at basketball objectives. Buy, sell, hold on this team being able to be competitive this season. And I'm not saying go Sweet 16, 32, Elite 8. You don't even have to think about that. Just buy, sell, or hold as a team. And then being able to go into the conference and make some noise. So, first up, Tennessee. Buy, sell, hold.
Whew. I'm gonna have to hold on that.
Okay.
It's a product still in the making. Yeah. I wouldn't sell it, but you see the potential. Woody, aka Woody, you see the potential.
It's the potential. All right. Okay. Hold on now. Okay, I like that one. Okay, I'm buying Tennessee.
Okay.
Because I'm here for the defense.
Overthinking, coach, you know what I'm saying?
No, and it's probably me going, but I go hard overhead a lot of times, and I love the defense. Is them 10-second violations out here going off? Oh God, they can't even get the ball across half court. Oh, I like it. I want more of it. They can't even get past. They can't even get. It's like not being able to ever get into the red zone, like never getting across the 50. So I'm here for that. If I can keep you never from getting across half court, I can figure out how to go get 2 points on the other side.
Now, they maintain the way they playing. I definitely could see them as a Sweet 16 surprise again.
The only thing I'm worried about with them is the drop off when the coach goes for maternity. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
That's why, and so that's where we go back to the whole.
Yeah, that would be the one thing. Like, yo, when she's not there, when how kids act when the substitute get there. Mr. Coleman, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can I get a hall pass? I gotta go to my locker. I forgot. I gotta go talk to my coach. Everything. Gotta call my mom. All of that. Can I take the attendance? All that happens when the sub is there. When the sub is there. So now we gonna see. Now we gonna see. Louisville. Buy, sell, hold. Louisville.
Who's that?
Louisville. Buy, sell, hold on Louisville.
Right now, first half of the season, I got to sell.
Selling on Louisville.
I mean, They threw me a good sales pitch in the beginning, and then I don't know who left the gate open right now.
The coach.
Okay.
That's who the hell left the gate open, because they're on the floor and people are going, damn, they can't score. And you look on the bench and they got bucket, probably a bucket, could be a bucket. Like it's buckets sitting on the bench that aren't in the game. So figure it out, coach. Figure it out. You got the one freshman out there, but you got some other freshmen on your bench that can help. Use them or lose them. Use them, and I mean that like literally. Use them or lose them. Like transfer portal papers are being probably filled out right now. Like they Gilbert Arenas' daughter not gonna sit there. Zach Randolph's daughter not gonna just sit there.
So his time is coming.
Especially not when 1v1 Isela Arenas won Queen of the Court, which means I know she's a bucket. 1-on-1, she's a bucket. But she's not. She doesn't see the floor enough for me. So I don't know. Yeah, use them or lose them. Buy, sell, hold, Texas.
I'm selling, man. Selling.
Yeah, I sold my real estate down in Texas too, coach.
Yeah, I'm selling because I
Matter of fact, I had a fire sale on Texas. Whoever want them, get them. Leaving. Pick it up by 5. That's how I sold them. I'm out on it. Yeah, pick it up by the end of the day, or it's gonna be out back. Just in the SEC, I'm not sold. If they were in a different conference, maybe in the SEC.
I mean, if they stayed in the Big 12, then they would I think have a upper hand with the talent.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, you would see them maybe battle TCU in that Big 12, right? You would see them kind of.
Yeah, Iowa State, TCU,
Colorado. Like I said, Iowa State. We're gonna get to them. Right. But next up is buy, sell, hold, Oklahoma.
Hold
on, Oklahoma. I sold
them. Yeah, because they're too inconsistent. They show some glimpses.
I sold them.
Okay.
When it get hot, the shooters get cold, and Beers is too slow.
Okay.
So yeah, I sold that.
Okay.
Like on the rummage sale.
They have something there though. I see a little something. I see a little something.
I had them out there like maybe together. So I had them out there on the rummage sale together, $2. Individually about a quarter.
Not 25 cents each. Just the rummage sale. Not even put them on the bazaar.
Yeah, they do the holiday bazaars right now where you get to show your crafts and sell all that. No. Rummage sale. Not even a yard sale. Rummage, like you rummage through some stuff.
Yeah, just
yard sale set up there nice. Rummage sale mean, you're gonna have to find it, dust it off, bring it back to life, polish it up. Yeah, I sold them. Michigan. I'm holding on Michigan because they played against us well, but I haven't seen that again. So it's like, was that your Super Bowl and that's the best you're ever going to be? Or is there inconsistency because of Olsen and Swords being so young in the system? And then I also am half side eyeing the coach. So it could turn into a full side eye depending on how this thing goes. But right now it's like a half. Like I'm peeking a little bit over that way, so
I'm going to sell because I went with them based off of giving them respect off of what they did early in the season, and they're not there yet. I mean, it's just you have these great teams just don't have a great day. You find ways to be set, and maybe that's being too strict or too demanding on them, but when you show what you have and what you're capable of, then you have to be able to find a way to produce that in some form or fashion, that night in and night out. So now that you've shown the world that you have the capabilities, so how does coaching players, how do you 1 to 2 empowers activate? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. You say and get it done consistently. So I'm gonna have to sell right now.
All right, y'all make sure y'all running them likes up on both platforms. Please.
Buy Auntie a Coca-Cola today.
I see it's something about like 26 viewers, but I'm only seeing like 9 likes. It only takes 2 seconds. Tap on that screen, hit the like. If you're on the TV, you got to scroll up to the right to hit the like on me and Coach Coleman. But make sure y'all do that. Make sure y'all give us a follow. Next team up, buy, sell, hold, Iowa State.
I'm selling on them, man. Because 2 games straight, they show,
I
they
wish that I would have said buy wholesale and return, because I think I had bought them earlier in the season. Well, I gotta take them back, coach. You know, you go back with your receipt
right.
and you stand
I
that
never
line. You
bought
tell
them.
them Audi ain't Audiing. Audi ain't Audiing. So, uh,
And I don't think it's Audis. I think it's you got to come up with a better scheme of what you have right now and stretch the game out in a different way.
well, the reason I bought it because Audi was there. Now I gotta sell it because of Audi. Because
Yeah, we
I,
talked
I,
about
I,
that last night.
yeah, I'm talking about last night. I'm talking about the last 2 games. Okay, now since Coach Rob said 4.5 minutes is what she can give you at a time, I saw critical times where she's only been able to give you 2 minutes and 50 seconds, 3 minutes, and that's because of the usage that the coach is having. But the coach is having to keep throwing Audie back out there because there's no help.
There's nothing else to go to.
There's no help.
Right.
So for me, and I said at the end of last season, after I saw Audie drop the 40, was like, hey, should she get in the portal? Everybody was like, she don't want to leave Iowa. Well, she should go over there and see if she can play with Puffs and them. Yeah, see if she can play with Puffs and them, because
Puffs.
I don't believe anybody's
Her
coming
puffs
to
look
Iowa
crazy
State.
too, boy. Her puffs is different.
There's levels to these Puffs. I see. But Stokey, I just thought Stokey and Crooks could complement each other in a way that could help one program. Could help
Stokey,
Iowa have one good program in the state.
like
But
Stokey always got this look like, man, don't say nothing to that girl crazy. Don't she got that look like, man, don't she stabbed you in the
I don't.
neck?
Even, I try not to even look into. Here's my thing. Here's my rule about people that go to Iowa. I try not to even make eye contact because I'm not.
Right.
I'm so not sure. I'm so not sure. It's like, they went to Iowa. You went to Iowa. What's up? If I had, they used to have these sunglasses called blue blockers.
Oh yeah.
They was like, they was like low glasses on steroids. The blue blockers. They had
Right.
they had the commercial and the little infomercial and everything.
That was pre-prime
man,
glasses.
pre-prime. You hear me? If I could have some blue blockers for them, that I would put some blue blockers on for Iowa State. And the S equals crazy eyes. Not the crazy eyes. not crazy eyes.
You turn to stone. You better be careful.
I don't make eye contact. It's things moving on her head like Medusa. Okay, Flash Gordon. I digress. Oh gosh, Flash Gordon. That took me back. Buy, sell, hold, LSU.
I got a hold right now. I got a hold.
Yeah, you hold on them.
They still trying to figure some things out. I'm close.
Y'all can tell how coach is. Y'all can tell how coach is. Coach is very frugal. He ain't bought shit on the list yet. Y'all paying attention? Coach is like, I don't know. I don't know. Put that in the layaway pile. Coach like, I might pay on them for a minute. Coach ain't bought nothing so far. He like Tennessee, hold. Louisville, sell. Texas, sell. Oklahoma, hold. Michigan, sell. Iowa State, sell. LSU, hold. So right now, in the potential layaway pile, Coach has LSU, Oklahoma, and Tennessee. The rest of y'all, he's not interested at all. He's not interested at all. Coming up next, TCU, and I bought LSU. Y'all know I bought LSU. I like what they're doing. I sold TCU. What do you got for TCU?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell TCU because they just got exposed in one game, and so any smart team will be able to. And the Big 12 is going to be more competitive this year with the additions. So I feel like it's going to be a little everybody getting their licks on each other, and we'll see if they can hold up. And then and also their bench is not as it's questionable. The depth. The skill set depth. I'm just making up words today, but phrases.
The depth is that's a good
skill
point,
set depth on the bench. I mean that's what wins you games is when you're able to have someone reliable. reliable and accountable to carry you so your main players can finish the game for you.
Got you. Florida State University, buy, sell, hold.
Well, I missed it. I had a little noise. Sorry.
Oh, Florida State, FSU, Florida State.
I haven't seen enough of them, so I'm gonna definitely hold. I really haven't seen.
Yeah, I put them on the hold too. It was like I keep hearing y'all talk about them, but y'all ain't talking about them enough for y'all to make me turn them on.
Fan. I appreciate what Latson is doing this part of the season, but I'm not. Yeah, we'll keep our eye on that product over there.
Okay. Ohio State.
I'm actually gonna buy, and the only reason the factor to buy if it was because of Jelani and McMahon together. If it was just McMahon and she didn't have any help, then I probably would be on hold. To be honest with you, but yeah.
All right. And last up, I'm holding on this one.
Huh?
I'm holding on this one. Georgia Tech. Georgia
Tech. Yeah, I'm a hold on that.
Yeah, I'm holding on them too, Coach. It was like I hear y'all talking about them. I haven't seen enough from them. So out of your whole teams, which was Tennessee, Oklahoma, LSU, Florida State, Georgia Tech, over under on any of them or all of them moving into the buy category. Do you see any of them with the potential to really go into the buy category, or are you just holding the case? Really got to sell them.
Yeah, I'm holding in case I got to pick one in the bracket. No, I'm just saying.
Gotcha. In case I got to take one. In case I got to pick one of these jokers in the bracket.
Yeah, no. I mean, here's the thing. LSU is battle tested. They have experience coming back, and so I factored that in, and you see that they're messing around with some schemes and some roster rotations, and so they could definitely move into the buy column because they have a recent history there with a champion, what it takes to get a national championship.
Okay. Is there anybody that you think you may regret selling later in the season? So that would be Louisville, Texas, Michigan, Iowa State, TCU. Is any one of them going to be that Amazon stock that you didn't invest in? Like, damn,
right. Out of those three, it might be Michigan, but I know someone in the chat was a little upset because it was like, oh, we got 2 freshmen, but then again, it's going to go back to, do they have the depth of the skill set on the bench to carry them when it matters? Does your non-starters mature enough to be significant and to right?
What is the role that assistant coaches play right now in being able to get those bench players ready? Like, I was talking about it with Rob the Man. He was talking about how it's really the assistants that are helping drive and direct and develop, right, and then reporting back to the coach. So right now, how do you get your bench ready, or
turn it around? Right now, it's just skill development, play development, making sure there's a commitment to strength and conditioning during the season, because during the season you have a level of weight training that you do in season as well. So it's a different type of workout, but you still have to be in the weight room during the season. Also, the seeing if they understand the system that the coaches want to run, the offensive and defensive system, just to see and just being encouraging to them and, as assistant coach and helpful to see if they really understand what wants to be done defensively, offensively. A lot of times a person can be very skilled, but if they got, as you mentioned it yourself before, but if they got to think what to be done next because of the expectation of the coach and the system, then they're not going to be able to use their talent. Yeah, they're not going to be able to use their talents and their abilities the way they are. If you always got to think yourself through it instead of be second nature. So hopefully it is bring them up to what they say, bring them up to a comfortable level. You know what I mean?
So. A comfortable level. Exactly. And then I guess that I guess I believe role players, um, role players play better at home, right? So you expect them to be able to play better at home. Um, so maybe I guess at that time you kind of know that you could count on them or lean on them a little bit more, and then you kind of go with your starters and your for sure shots on the road. Is that kind of the approach, or?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I when I'm coaching high school, I had one player to come off the bench against this one team in our conference all the time. I don't know what it was. This is the matchup or whatever, but they would just go. I mean, they were just very effective, not like dominant, but it was just like in your head. I never said that to them. Like, why you can't do this every game? Like, what is it with this one team? So you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
If it's psychological, if it's, they had something personal against somebody at that school, but yeah, a great point. At home, you're comfortable. You got the support of the student by the students and the environment, and mascot, and cheerleaders, and your pep band maybe go there. So it's just the sports psychology 101. Um, but then you got players that's already. It doesn't matter where they at. They ready to go get one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Yeah,
what you look for.
take the ball out.
Yeah,
You don't even got to be in no basketball clothes. There ain't
I
no
don't
such
even,
thing
I
as
don't care if we
basketball.
playing. I don't care if we playing regular season game
Right?
outside.
Go out there and play in some church shoes. You know
Right.
them.
Yeah.
There ain't no such thing as basketball shoes. Whatever I got on is basketball shoes.
Yeah.
Check ball.
I'm sliding my penny loafers. Okay.
And I'm gonna watch me. What they gonna be calling them
Well,
air loafers when I get to watch?
look,
What?
look,
Oh man, look, hold
look.
on.
Region walkers. Air
I got
regions. Okay.
go ahead and slide. Hit the slide on you. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I mean, here's the thing, man. You recruit somebody not so much with in today's in the context of basketball. I'm not recruiting anybody to say you're a starter, you're a non-starter. The thing is, can you contribute to the program to make it better? You're right. Your contribution on the court and your contribution off the court. But of course, we want the skill set for what on the level that you play, and we're talking about Division I basketball. Of course, we want your skill set to be able to match. We want you to be able to have no coach goes to recruit somebody and hope they don't pan out or don't fail or hope they transfer out. So the hope is that this person can put it all together and have success in the court and in the role, understand their role, accept their role, right? Because some people can't be everything to everybody in the team. Sometimes it's just that one skill, rebounding or defense or I got you in for free throws for game situations, or I got you in for spotted or set shooting, 3-point shooting. So it's all a chess match of of basketball strategy. I mean that's where we
So
at.
that's a great point. This is a great point, Coach. I got a question for you. In today's day of NIL and everything that we have going on, can you afford to have a specialist on your team? All you do is rebound. All you do is defend. All you do is
Here's my thing.
3-pointers, whatever.
I'm gonna go with the word we hear from Dawn Staley. Like, you better find your superpower if you want sustainability in a career that you love. I'll be honest with you. You can believe the hype of this position. Like, I love it positionless. You should know how to do everything, but in the reality of my physical abilities, what is it that you're gifted to do? I want to be good at a lot of things, but I want to be great. I'll be above average and great and excellent at one thing, because that's where it stands out and gives me longevity, sustainability. For me, I can focus on that. So that will be to any young man or young lady, young professionals out there. That would just be my word of encouragement. Like, yes, I love the new wave and the new age. We embrace the concepts, but you better be great to become excellent at something, because to me, that's your sustainability. That's your branding. That's what gives you the edge. So
I guess when I think about that, I look at football is probably a bad comparison.
I don't think so. I don't think
But I
so.
look at like the running back. Remember when the running back was like, it was hit? I mean, hey man, to be the running back, shoot, it was something. Now you don't want to get a running back $1 million, do they? They're like, man, they were dime a dozen. There's running backs everywhere. They're not paying for them no more. So as kids are coming out and starting to think about what is going to be my special skill set, what is my superpower, it may be some whose superpower actually is rebounding under the basket, post kind of stuff that shies away from that and tries to lean into something that really isn't their superpower to stay in the NIL race, to stay in the conversation. And how do you talk a kid back into that? Or I convince them, I guess, get them to trust the process in that way, I guess.
But all you can do is say, hey, I just want to show you. That's where, to me, that's where I used analytics was to encourage, to show what they were. I used huddle in high school when I coached high school basketball. They had huddle, which is the stats, the analytics, and I would use that to show them. This is showing you. I'm not telling you. You're seeing it from this. This is showing you what you do well, consistently through 5, 7.
But I think the pushback is like this, because that's what I do well, but it's not gonna give me the NIL.
Yes, it is.
I don't want to work on that. I want to shoot threes because I see them giving away millions. That you get $1 million for threes. That joker that's rebounding, they don't even think he's gonna make it in the dub.
I think the NIL is your branding and how you appeal to the public. So if you don't have the personality, I don't issue personality. My job is to develop talent. That is talent. Look, talent that is there. I can't conjure up something that's not there. My responsibility is to develop talent here, or for you to develop to maximize the most out of what you have. And so,
absolutely,
we talk about NIL. Sometimes it's not. We already said it's not what you do on the court. Is how you appeal to the market, to that target audience. So, I think that's the interesting marriage of NIL and the actual sport, because it's the look versus the play, right? Personally.
Wow. And then Mondo, with that announcement about Patterson out for shoulder surgery, goodness, it's almost hard for that kid to catch back up.
What is going on, man? See, he better go and have a sit down with CP, with Candace Parker. I'm telling you, he better have a come to basketball moment.
I don't know what it is. Maybe he should hire Candace. I don't know what it is. Candace was like, till you do right by me.
Right.
Everything you even think about is gonna fail. Till you do right by me. Candace like, I may be black. I may be poor. I may even be ugly. But they got on me. And everything that you think about is gonna fail. Till you do right by me. Yeah.
Just like that, huh? Just all in there. Just
what? You know how it was. I'm fist to sing. You fist to what? I fist to go with Suge, and I'm fist to sing. Girl, you ain't going no damn where. Don't get started. You don't let them talk to you like that at the head of your own dinner table. If you sing Color Purple, you know what I'm talking about. You don't let them talk to you like that at the head of your own dinner table, coach. They running the NIL up, and I just worry about kids being so drawn for the NIL that they're not developing and really leaning into what their skill set is, and not realizing that will be better for them in the long run, and making sure that it's the right people in their ear saying, lean into what you're good at and not what's going to get you the quick money up front. So that's what those are the things that I worry about, especially as we look at, like you saying, the skill sets, what you're good at, rebounding, defense. They don't seem like they're rewarding that, but those are the things that are really, those are the two things that win championships to me.
Man, that's what's gonna keep you in the business.
Coach's channel is KBAF. KBAF. Coach's channel is KBAF. Coach, drop your link. They can follow you. Coach, and I don't know why you don't ever just drop the link. You just be like, look up KBAF. Man, put the link up there, man.
Man, click on my thing. I'm sorry. I'll get better at that. I'm tripping.
Coach, like I said, it's KBAF. It's KBAF. Y'all, you find me. Look for me. I'm out here.
Because in my mind, I'm thinking when I put in the chat, then they can hit the link.
Because
in the chat.
What happens, and I'll tell you what it is. What happens is that if sometimes when they go to search KBAF, it may not come up, and your ad is actually at Coleman 5941. So it's youtube.com/@Coleman5941. I'll show you how to go. You can go in there and change that so that it is at KBAF, so that when they find you, it looks like that. But that's Coach's link. Check him out. He is at Coleman5941. Here, you sit at the head of your own dinner table, acting like a waiter. Racer, come on, talk about it. Oh, Sophia home now. Talk about it. Acting like a waiter. That girl say my name ain't Squeak. My name Mary Agnes. That man say Mary what? Mary who gives a damn? Oh my goodness! Oh, don't get me started on Color Purple and the real Color Purple, not the one based
not
on
the musical,
not that one. The real one. You know what I'm talking about?
It was not any bright moments in the Color Purple. That's for sure. None.
You said it was no bright moments?
Not too many.
I was about to say, because there was some bright moments
at the end.
Yeah, sinners have soul too, Daddy. What? That girl got the house. That girl, she got the property and everything.
Yeah.
It took a long time. It was generations.
Well, yeah, generations.
It was generations before it got to a good time. I mean, it rained on his head. Miss Sophia left and came back. You know, a lot of stuff had to happen before. And you saw at the end, what that man, mama could keep it, could go with mama, all that. You know what I'm saying? All that, you seen it? All that purple in the field. Mister finally got himself together. That man say, mama could keep it, could cover, mama, all that. It was so much love at the end.
20 years later.
What? Listen, man, listen. He say,
sometimes you got to go through to get to it.
Hey, whatever, your path is your path. Your path is your path, man. And it is. Everybody goes through whatever they have to go through to be who they're gonna be, right? That's the bottom line about life, right? And that's
still going through. Look, you know how they say,
life is still life in all of us, right? So it's the sum of our decisions.
It's the never-ending story. Let me back up. Let me back up a little bit. Emily Jones said I'd be too close to the screen.
You too close in the screen?
She said, back up, you're doing too close.
Back up. Give me 6 feet. Give me 50 feet, man. Give me 50 feet. All right, so okay, yeah, that we got that done. Was there any team that I really didn't mention that you are really buying or selling that
I'm
people
not
be surprised about?
I'm not. I think once you get past your top 5, and that's even question. It depends what poll you swear by. It's the fun thing about college and even basketball this year is, man, it's people gonna move around up and down that rank, and it's there for you to talk about your team. That's what it is. It's there for you to team pride, to talk about your team and to aga about teams.
Mm-hmm.
So what all matters to me is the excitement. Who earned what in March? Who won a conference tournament championship and earned a automatic bid? That's what matters to me. Because people talk about ratings, but at the end of the day, the automatic bid is what punches your ticket, right? And you get an at-large because you were ranked and you didn't win your conference. A lot of times the committee is expecting you to win your conference, so then you can add other that's on the bubble. But sometimes the bubble get burst because the ranked teams didn't finish the assignment.
Okay. I like it. This is totally off topic, but I see Coach up here. He ain't been able to sing happy birthday to nobody in a long time. So for those of y'all that are in the Discord, make sure that you have gone in the Discord and added your birthday on the birthday page.
Yeah, it's been like almost 3 months.
That we are not missing any birthdays out there. I'm sure somebody's birthday in December that we'd have missed. Coach ain't been able to do a happy birthday in a while. So please make sure that y'all, those of y'all that are on the Discord, members in the Discord, make sure that you got your birthday added on the birthday list.
That got me struggling. I'm struggling.
Coach, he got to sing happy birthday at least once a quarter or something, or his voice goes out of whack. So let's make sure that we got them updated. Since we're talking about NIL, I'll keep with the NIL deal. Sanaya Rivers signed the Powerade NIL deal.
That young, well deserved by that young lady. I mean, I know she's had some inconsistencies, but I think it's a testament to her perseverance and transferring and determination to still make the best out of her situation. And so obviously they seen something that they felt was worth investing in her brand at this time, and hopefully she can fulfill that and it could be successful. I always love to see great opportunities. So yeah, and she does a great. Sanaya does a great job playing. I think people could be very hard and critical, but because but she does a great job with what the situation is at North Carolina State. She really does.
I'm very hard and critical on Sanaya Rivers, and I realized when you were saying that why.
Mhm.
I still hold Sanaya Rivers to a Gamecock standard. She
Right,
was a
right,
Gamecock. I look at
right.
her as always a Gamecock, so I hold her to a Gamecock standard. So that's probably why she gets more heat than others. Because there are players out there who've probably fallen off field more than she has, or had more
Yeah,
struggles than she has. But because
job.
I hold her to the standard of a Gamecock, and because she opened up her mouth and called us out, this is probably why I'm a
Well,
little
I mean,
biased on her.
that's what you
Um,
want, right? That's what you want. You want a challenge.
yeah, but when you call us out, you got to back it up. Right? You can't call us out and say not again, not on my watch, and then let it happen again on your watch the very next time, and then you
But
still not show up and do anything. Um, so I'm hard on her for that because I'm looking at her like, yeah, you doing your thing over there, but that ain't Gamecock standard. That's not that ain't and maybe that's wrong.
right,
Uh,
right, right.
maybe that's wrong, but
I
it,
think
it
her
is what it
having that
is.
experience, I think her having that experience enabled her to do what she's doing at North Carolina State. So
Absolutely.
that was her gift by being there first. It didn't work out, but it's working here. And so sometimes that was, maybe an indirect way of being a dream merchant for Sanaya. She lands her in North Carolina State, and now she is an NIL. So it worked. It works.
So listen now, and let's be clear, like. Oh, I'm hard on this kid. I tell you all the time, I don't see it. She needs to do better. What is she doing? Show up better in the big games. You disappear. All of that. With all of that said, still, that's the basketball piece of it, right? That's the on the court piece of it. From a branding perspective, this is great for this young lady. This is great for this young lady. She's only the second female college athlete to be signed to Powerade, so it's only her and Flage. That's cool company. That's great company to be in the conversation with. Like you're in a conversation with somebody who's a national champion. You're not a national champion. I won't say that because I think Rivers got a ring, right?
Don't hold me on that. Was she there for one? For
I think
22?
the Rivers. I think Rivers got a ring, right? She came in with Fagan. Is that right? Y'all
She was
remind
here
me.
for 22, I think, right? The 22
Yeah,
ring.
I think
Yeah.
so. I think that she has a ring. I don't remember her. Yeah, but I don't. She's not the reason for a ring, if I could say that. Right? She's not the reason for a ring. She has a ring
Right. She
in her
she not
in
the
her
reason for the ring. Okay.
she and that does she participated. You know what I mean? Like she's got the 22 ring. Yeah. Um, and I think even with that, it's like I kind of look at it like, well, now you're supposed to take what you learned here back to the next place that you went, right? And so like how
But
LeBron,
she
if you will,
has. But
LeBron
when
went
you
to
don't.
college at Miami and then came and helped and showed Cleveland how to be winners.
Right.
Sanaya, she went there. I don't want to give her. I don't want to take away the credit that she deserves for making sure that for helping them get to the Final Four, because she did. And I'm not saying that they didn't deserve to be there, but when she got there, the requirement and the challenge for her was to be able to go deeper in her bag than she has ever gone, and she wasn't able to do that, right? And so
Right.
that was like, cool, okay, Final Four, a lot of pressure on you. You weren't able to get that done, no problem. But coming back this year, I expected to see more, and it could be just because I always her name starts with an R. I always forget their big's name that left, and maybe she was just more a part of their success than I want to give credit for. But I expect more out of Rivers, so I'm a
Oh,
little
the
hard on
post
her.
player for North Carolina
Yeah, that
State.
post player.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
post
definitely.
player for North
No, she
Carolina
was a
State.
big part. She opened up the
Um,
perimeter for them last season. I mean, so yeah, that's a great great observation or great acknowledgement. So, having an effective post player that draws attention, that causes the defense to pinch, what they call pinch down or to squeeze in, whatever term you want to use, always helps your perimeter shooter, gives you more time to have a more settled shot. Because now you got to pinch down and then try to recover and close out on the shooter. So, and what does it do? It buys you a half a step to shoot your shot, which is a lot of time in basketball time.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Versus you always having to create your shot off a move, or you got to get up a quick, or someone's in your face all the time. And some people got it like that. They don't care. That's how I was. I would shoot with a hand in my face. Like I got to get my points. Your hand in my face, you in my way, so I got to shoot over top.
Yeah, like I see through that, bro. Yeah, that's your hand. Watch this.
Yeah, right. So, but that's a mentality. Everyone has a different approach and mentality. Some people need a little more space and room to get into their rhythm. So, and there's no, and that's not that's not a negative thing. That's how people are. So I say all that to say, so yeah, you take away that piece, and here you are now with a more faster team, a more high power offense with bringing Zam into the scene, and so now you have to learn that chemistry, right? And you don't have what you call a true post or a significant post this season, and so that's where they're getting exposed against certain teams and matchups.
Yeah, I agree. I can't disagree with any of that. We'll see how far that takes them. Um, Before the season started, I thought that the addition to Sam automatically had them kind of really competing to get back to the Final Four again. But with the way that they're looking a little clunky and a little, what's the identity here? Who's in charge? I don't know that they go that far, but it hasn't hurt her NIL piece, and that was kind of what I was looking at, is like just her NIL money. It made me interested into what other deals she has. So she's with this group, One Pack NIL collective at NC State. So she also has deals with McDonald's, Ally Financial, Adidas, right, some others, and then she's got a local deal with Sir Walter Chevrolet. So her pocket's not hurting. Like her NIL money is lit. Like she moving around.
I mean,
everybody's comfortable. It should be a good Christmas. It could be a good Christmas if they celebrate the holidays.
Anytime you generating revenue for not just for the school, but it's generating attention and revenue for that area, she's in a good situation. She's bringing attention and impacting the local. People don't understand on the college level, they're impacting the local economy too. Just think if some of these colleges were taken out of these towns, you know how many jobs people be looking, how many jobs that will take away from people. So I'm just putting that out there. So
I'm saying, oh yeah. I mean, and then the thing is, once you get into that, and let's not forget that, like, she was at Plum Dog Camp. She won the most outstanding camper or whatever, right? She has her star power, right? She has her star power. I don't want to take that from her, but I just, like I said, I expect more. But we'll see. We'll see. We shall see.
Yeah, for sure.
But I was gonna say too, at the local, once you get there and establish locally, I'm still looking at like some of the stuff that she has going on. In college, you also get a chance to take advantage of just some of that local stuff by being that local,
exactly,
shiro, if you will. So local gas station, local car dealership, local mom and pop chain store, whatever it is, you get some of that money too.
Right. I mean, especially towns like that, you're gonna have smaller. North Carolina's fairly rural, so you're gonna have people from smaller towns come travel there because it's there's good things going on. So that brings us a lot of excitement and a different culture. Man, Kareem, cash rules everything around me. Get the money, y'all. Dollar bill.
Dollar bill, y'all, is right. so I give these kids a hard time, but on the flip side, on the flip side, I am happy to see them when they go secure their bag, when they are able to build their brands, when they're able to partner with corporations that um further their brand appeal and marketing. So I like to see that. I can't knock nobody getting their money. If I
Yeah.
see tonight, though, I'm gonna tell her every time we see you, we're gonna beat your ass till you show up and do something different. Get in your bag. Get in your
Right.
bag. Get in your bag. Get in your bag. Get in your bag. But at the end of the day, like when everybody takes their jerseys off and everybody's just representatives of women's basketball as a whole, as a collective,
Right.
man, this thing is in great hands, and I'm glad to see them
Yeah. She.
partnering and making deals with businesses that maybe we wouldn't have saw them with. So, shout out to her for being able to knock that deal down. Powerade is a big deal.
It
I
is.
mean,
It is.
it's not Gatorade and none of that, but it's still Powerade, and she's the second female college female to do it. So shout out to
Look,
Sister
it's still
Mel.
empowering your pocket.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and better than that. All the time I tell you, do it pay a bill. If it pay a bill,
Right.
man, then it's all
Right.
right. I ain't turning down nothing but my collar, homie.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
You ain't asking for more porridge, please.
Nah,
More porridge,
it ain't
please.
no more porridge, please. There's none of that going on. And depending on how she's leveraging, and depending on how she's leveraging that money, we see how some of these other young people are moving and grooving with their NIL. You got Asia has a plane, and I'm calling it NIL, and I know that's endorsement money there. Flau'jae bought 20 acres with her money. Angel bought a soccer team. So they're doing a lot of different things with their NIL, and I hope that she's using it to build generational wealth for herself. So,
Right. For sure. For sure.
Chloe Kiss,
Nile
that's Chloe
River, the
Kiss
rivers
boyfriend.
are flowing with them, direct deposits. ACH me.
Oh, it's hitting. It's hitting. Them cash apps hitting. Them cash apps hitting. And then you see like a kid like Travis, who is not even taking any money out of the NIL collective, but took some of his NIL and is giving a percentage back to NIL to help give NIL to kids at the school. That's empowering. That's empowering. That's dope for that kid.
I
I'm
mean,
sure there are other young people that are giving back like that. I heard
like,
Shador
he's
did that, but um, it's empowering. It's empowering and it's inspiring because it gives us a chance to really kind of really look and see who these people who they are as people by the way
people,
they
right?
give back and who they reach out to and how they partner. So uh, that's the great part for me. Like right now, Travis has an advertisement up on Instagram, and it's like wings, shirts, music, and more. Uh, he's 12, man. He man 12. He's got his Adidas celebration coming up for his for winning the Heisman. And I just this is a good time to see these kids signing these deals and stacking up this bread. I don't know. And then Trinity Rodman.
Trinity Rodman of soccer.
Yeah, so she gave a real, and I know we don't usually talk, soccer or anything like that. I hated to see her story. I hated to see her say that like Dennis is, only by like really helping her be here, but not like a father in any other sense.
Hmm.
I hated to see that. I hated to see that because I remember Dennis being so emotional and so excited about having about having a kid, and I remember him being emotional in front of us talking about not being able to see her as a kid and to see that relationship never really happened, but for them both to be so great at the sports that they are, I do hope that they get to a point where they come together right now over
We
me.
come together
Mhm.
right now. Yeah.
Right now, you say
Yeah.
over me. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. I hope that they do.
Yeah, man. To me, that's something that doesn't need to be televised. So, yeah, I hope you work between each other, but I'm not there. That's how she chose to vent. But I feel matters at the heart. Sometimes that's what she felt she needed to do to work through it. So, but to me, I don't want to. I don't want to be smirched, or I don't want any of their characters besmirched or anything taken the wrong way, because it's a family indifference. So that's always my biggest concern. That's what I look at in that, because things can be taken out of context by mainstream media. So hopefully they'll be able to, what they say, reconcile differences, and then just say in the lawyer's office, y'all gonna reconcile is irreconcilable.
It's whatever it is that they need to do, man. I hope that they feel that they figure that out or work it out where it works best for them. Really. Michaela Williams getting big love from John Morant. Tweeted her out as she got the goods. She got the goods. She got the goods.
So Michaela Williams.
Yeah.
All right. So is she another one that need to still continue to lean up to be more effective? I know she's coming off of that injury, but she needed body by Molly.
Okay, so when you say body by Molly, and then you look at her, how much can she stand to lose?
She's always played. She's not, and so I would say 10 would be fine. Whereas lean, you know what I'm saying? And it gives, and I think it'll give her some more mobility. But we don't even know the status of how that plantitis is going with the foot. With the status of that totally, because that could, that's something that can possibly come back too, which you don't want. But
okay, all right, I like it. Today's games coming up. What games are you looking forward to today?
you got to roll them off. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Today is, Georgia Tech Rice. They should be playing right now. You got North Carolina, Florida later.
I got North Carolina on the bounce back, because Florida, they got some stuff going on. I don't know, at first you started off, you felt like they was making some progress, the Florida Gators, and then now it's like, okay, you trying to lose your job, lady, in Florida, like, you know what I mean? like you want an unemployment check? That's what you try to do? You ever seen some?
Yeah,
real quick, I got a friend that's a master at getting fired, so he can qualify for unemployment.
Yeah, he knows how a career.
Yeah, it's a career. Like he'll do it 6-8 months and then get unemployment check. So anyway, I digress. So it's like you trying to.
Yeah, today is like teams that if you just wanted to see them. I don't like. Oh, Wolford is at Duke. I don't expect a whole lot there. Duke should run the table there. Mexico State and Kansas State.
I mean, Kansas State should take care of business.
Tennessee at Memphis.
A Yoka Lee 6-year, right?
Yeah, Yoka Lee. That should be it. Should be barbecue chicken time up there. And then Tennessee at Memphis. I'm watching because I'm buying Tennessee anyway, but also Memphis.
They have some skills that
they need Didi. They need Didi for sure. They need Didi.
I think if they allow the coach it out, I think next year they'll have more in place. I think this year is like it starting to brew a little bit.
For sure. Looks like so. And then already Northwestern beat UNLV in overtime. UAB beat University of New Orleans. Auburn beat Louisiana.
What? Monroe? The Cajuns?
Nah, the Cajuns, the Raging Cajuns. This Gaston at Auburn. I'm keeping an eye on Gaston at Auburn. I think I saw a game winner out that kid. And just like ice in the veins, I like the grit. I like the grit on that kid. I may go back and look at this Auburn game, but I see that my girl just is not playing. I can't figure out if she just can't get healthy or what it is.
Arkansas transfer.
My Arkansas transfer. I don't understand what she can't get healthy. She can't stay healthy. What is it? But Talia Scott again, not in this game. So if anybody knows what's going on with Talia, let me know. It doesn't look like Talia has played since November 22nd. So almost a month. Almost a month since this kid has played. So, and it was about the same time last year. So let me know if anybody knows what's going on with
Tia Scott. She might got some LDs, some Lloyds.
Man, maybe. You know, you need it. Sometimes you got to cash the insurance policies in.
Right.
We right at an hour, Coach. What you got before we get ready to get out of here?
Man, we appreciate you. Without you, there's no us. It's a wonderful Wednesday. If you out there, I don't do holiday shopping. I do Kwanzaa, Kuku Chakalia. No, I'm saying.
Here you go, Kuji Chagalia. Okay, light the candle. Kuji Chagalia. That was the one. Kuji Chagalia was my favorite one because, sixth grade, Miss Awalana, Dajanaba Awalana. If you understand that my teacher's name was Dajanaba Awalana, then you understand that we were celebrating Kwanzaa in her class. So all of the candles, and so I was just so happy that I could say Kuji Chagalia. That was my favorite one because I could say it. The other ones was like what, what. So when I got Kuji Chagalia down, well, I was here for it. So yes, whatever the holiday is that you celebrate,
right? Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself. And for me, even if you don't enjoy any of the holidays, if you're not a holiday person, the spirit of the season, just this time of year, being with your family, having that time off, being able to reminisce with cousins or hang out with some elders or whatever. Hug somebody neck that you love. Hug somebody neck that you love.
That's right.
For sure. Because time is not promised. Time is not promised. And with that, I mean, we're going to get ready to get on out of here. I'm back in just a little bit. I guess MJ will let us know about Ghostface Picker. If we got picks coming up today. Let's talk bets. Back later tonight with Timeout Let's Talk. We're going to be grading the USCs. Sheck Lanier's picks done. Let's go. So y'all be seeing us here shortly. And then I'm back tonight at 9 o'clock with Juju. Timeout Let's Talk. Grading the USCs. Each one of us will grade our USC respectively on non-conference, and then let y'all know what we think about going into conference season at the beginning of this next year. With that, until next time, y'all know what it is. Stay tuned. Talk soon. That's Coach's page. We out.